Welcome to Canadian PGA TV. We're here with Brian McCann, the new champion on the 18th green here. Just finished. Phenomenal playing today. Brian started off 2 shots back to the lead, but tell us what happened out there.
Got off to a good start. Made it a birdie number 1 and was really fortunate on number 2. I hit my shot, second shot left, and we looked for probably a good 4 minutes. I knew it was getting close to the 5-minute timeline, and so I kind of just ran up ahead just to see, if we hadn't got up to it yet, and I've ended up finding it, and the rules official said it was only 4 minutes. So I was like, wow. And then I hit a shot to about 10 feet, no, 8 feet, and I made that. And then I hit a great shot into 3, and I missed it, and then I birdied 4, so I was 3 under after 4. Bryn was, I think at that point, 2 under, and then I birdied number 6 to get to 4 under, and he did as well. So I was 4 under for 6 holes, and I still was 1 behind. I knew he was obviously hitting it well, but I hit it well all week, and this is honestly the first time in a year, I would say, that I didn't have a balk with the putter.
Yeah.
And I've still shot good scores this year, but the putters felt so not real confident. But this week something happened, and I told you this morning, tempo-wise, taking the putter back, and it really worked. I didn't have a 3-putt all week, and I make 16 birdies and 2 bogeys for the week. So to make only 2 bogeys in 3 rounds of golf on this golf course, as wet as it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Speaking of this morning, do you think this morning you mentioned about how playing with Bryn would help? You're playing last year, you could see anything going on, but I think in a way it almost hurt Bryn, where he's watching you play so well that all of a sudden he's thinking, how am I going to catch this guy?
Well, I was never really in the lead, though. Yeah. I took the lead when I birdied 13. I don't know what he thought. I mean, he was playing good golf. He really didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I was 1 up playing 15, and he hooked it left into the trees, and he made bogey on that hole. But and then we both hit good shots on 16. I got a little lucky. I hit it under the right fringe, and it kind of trickled down, and I made it. But at that point I was 3 up, and then I hit a good tee shot on 17 and a good shot onto the green, and he missed his birdie putt on 17. So 3 up with 1 to play, and I hit it in the middle of the fairway. I figured I should be able to wrap it up from there.
Now on 18, you hit in the bunker there and hit an awesome bunker shot, and you almost kind of hesitated between either do I mark it and do the thing they always do and kind of wait for it. And I think the guys kind of urge you on to go putt it out. But what did that feel like to be able to knock it in and realize that you just won the Canadian PGA Assistant Championship?
It still really hasn't sunk in yet. It was funny because in the back of my head, as bad as the thought this is that I hadn't hit it. I only missed like 3 or 4 greens for the week, and I didn't hit it in 1 bunker all week. And to end my warm-up every day, I hit 5 bunker shots. So I thought, and then I hit my shot, into the bunker on 18, and I thought, I haven't done that once all week, right? And Bryn hit it close, so I figured he'd make birdie, and I'm like, I just thought, I had positive thoughts. I said, just get it on the green, and then I hit it to 4 or 6 inches. But I thought about maybe marking it, but I knew I was right in Bryn's line. I thought 6 inches. I can't do that, So, but the feeling of making a 6-inch putt, knowing I had a 3-shot lead, was very cool.
Yeah. Now, you had a great speech, almost some tears. We'll have some almost tears.
Definitely choked up.
But I mean, where does it come from? Is it kind of like the thing where your career's kind of gone full circle, where everyone knows how awesome of a player you are, but here you kind of go in a different direction, but your game is still so good that are you getting a chance now to kind of show off to some students that here's the kind of player you are? The academy you work at has got a great roster of guys that can play. Is that kind of the goal of the whole academy there, is to show guys how well you guys can play golf?
No, I mean, I think most people that are professionals in our industry, they know our names. I mean, we've been around for a long time, and Ryle and Dave Levesque and Jim Zwolak. Jim and Dave's always been the best player all year. Jim Zwolak's played on the Canadian Tour. Brad's been a fantastic instructor, and then our 2 other guys, Jamie Reed and Colin Brooks, and myself. Yeah, I mean, if anyone's followed golf, they probably know who I am. Sure. But I always wanted to play on the PGA Tour, right? And it didn't quite happen. I mean, I got out there a few times, but I know I'm still a good player, but I'm at a point right now where family comes first, I think, and not I think, I know. Yeah. And we just got a new baby 4 weeks ago, new baby boy, and I just, as much as I'd still love to play on the Nationwide Tour, or, obviously the PGA Tour, it isn't happening right now, unfortunately, and I just can't see myself being away for that length of time right now. And it's, my oldest guy's 4, and he's incredible, and now I've got a new baby that's a month old, and just a little bit of a shock, you know.
Now, final question for you. You just, as you said in the speech, you just became a member of the Canadian PGA this year. First of all, what does that feel like? Are you proud to be a member of the PGA? And also, how does it feel now to be a national champion? I know you've won so many tournaments your whole life. But this is a national championship.
This is fantastic. And I was a member of the CPGA, you know, when I played on the Canadian Tour. But now that I'm in the industry with the guys, working at a golf club, the amount of hours I work a week is crazy. But am I proud? Yeah, I'm very proud. It really hasn't sunk in. I won the Canadian Juvenile Championship back in '91, so I was a national champion there, and I ended up losing in a playoff for the overall title. But doing this with my peers now, and yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's very cool.
Awesome.
It's very cool.
Brian, great job, man.
Thanks, Jeff.
Impressive stuff, and
Thanks
we'll
very
see you
much.
soon. Thanks.